physically brilliant. You've got to be the full package, looking both ways. You don't know where to go. Oh, it's so difficult.
So I highly disagree with this list, but I'm only going to do my top three. My number one is goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is just the hardest position on the pitch. It takes the most amount of skill, reflexes, and just raw athleticism of any position on the pitch. It takes insane amounts of bravery. You have to be able to throw yourself in front of someone shooting or trying to get a header and put your body on the line. There's just not many positions in the game to where you have to do things like this. Not to mention, people will talk about how strikers scoring a goal is the most important part of the game, and that's why strikers are paid more than any other position. But they seem to not value when a goalkeeper plucks a shot out of the upper corner, that is just as good of a goal. A brilliant save is just as good as a goal. And that is highly undervalued. Goalkeepers probably deserve to be paid a lot better than they are. And field players seem to just not understand that. Now, 2 and 3, I'll be completely honest. I could almost flip a coin on which one I would say is harder. And I'm going to actually lean towards agreeing with him in saying striker. And it's because of the point I just said. The game is about scoring goals, and it is one of the very hardest things to do in the game. And scoring goals is extremely difficult, and that's why the highest paid players in the game are all the guys who score goals. Now, number 3 is the attacking midfielder. And here's the thing about it. It's much easier to destroy than it is to create. That's why the defensive midfielders, and that's why even the box-to-box midfielders, don't cut it for me. Because would you rather have Zinedine Zidane, Diego Maradona, or someone like a Steven Gerrard? I'd rather have Zidane or Maradona. Now, that's not to take away from Steven Gerrard. He was a brilliant player in his own right. But there's just something a class above with these elite-level attacking midfielders. And that is harder to do. Less players are capable of producing that type of performance, which is why that's my top 3. Now, the rest of them I have my disagreements, but it's a little bit more debatable, and ultimately it's all subjective in opinion.